So let's talk about another kind of campaign here, Chris. The search campaign for manual bids, but only exact match. I started Google Ads on July 1st, 2014. It is a day that will be remembered forever
Wow.
in this industry. And I did not run an exact match only campaign probably until like 2020. Um, Things changed with phrase match keywords over the years. They got rid of broad match modified. Chris still cries himself to sleep at night
Hmm.
about that. He
Yeah,
loved
definitely.
BMM. But exact match only, Chris, are you like me? Like you didn't run that for a long time. Now you're doing it a little, or you're not doing it at all. How do you feel about only exact match keywords in some campaigns?
Wow. Interesting. Trying to
Or
think.
do
I
you
mean,
not? You just don't run across this that much.
I don't do it. I mean,
Interesting.
this is a rare for me. I don't do it. I don't do it.
There's a couple of industries that I do it a lot in. And what I've just found in these industries is that when we run phrase match keywords, they work, they work, but
Hmm.
the searches that you can show up on sometimes are so open and so different than the intent of an
Uh,
exact match keyword
yeah.
that I bid the phrase match and the exact match keywords. We're talking manual bids here, exact match only manual bids. I bid them so differently that I just find it helpful to have them. Got to
Separated
keep
by
them
budget.
separated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. It's a budget thing. It's a budget thing.
it's a budget thing, but it's more so that's a consequence of putting in different campaigns. But it's more so just the way I work. Just being, and this is a big thing I'm thinking of lately, Chris. Like you got to make Google Ads work for you, and Google
Yeah.
Ad people work with things visually in totally different ways. And what works for me is having that hard line in the sand when I
Okay.
feel the need to run exact match keywords only, um, so I can give them specific bids. I don't like looking at my ad group list and going E and the P and the E and the P and this is the
Yeah.
phrase match
Yeah.
and not be, and like you're saying, not being able to control the spend. So I like putting it off totally on its own thing. And there are some industries where I'm willing to bid 4 or 5 times more for the exact match version of the keywords than I am for the phrase match versions, given the performance differentials.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
if we're talking about, that's why I run these, and again, it's not often, but it's not something I did until they kind of changed phrase match. Um, the pros would be the search term quality and the high conversion rate that comes from
Yeah.
really good searches. That
Sure.
allows you to bid accordingly and get a lot of traffic from those high converters. The cons are pretty obvious. It's just the volume of traffic goes down because you're only targeting exact match keywords.
Yeah. Yep. Totally
Good
agree.
tool to have in the toolbox, yeah.